You know what I like?
What?
Ballet. Cinequickies. What is going on, everybody? I'm Jabby Kuwait, joined by Chara Kirk.
What's up?
We are back again with Dune. This is the official teaser trailer for Dune Part 3. Very excited about this, especially because Denis Villeneuve has returned to direct it again. I hope I pronounced his last name correctly. I love most of his movies. I have the poster of Arrival on my wall in my living room. Dune Part 1 and Part 2 are also two of my favorite films, so yeah, his batting average, spectacular as far as I'm concerned. That makes me very, very enthusiastic about what we're about to jump into. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Bell icon, all notifications, vote this up. And here we go.
Oh, the spice. I mean, it looks beautiful.
We have a girl.
He makes everything look beautiful.
Oh, we name her.
Ooh, that looks fun.
Her name should be Ganima.
Oh.
She would need to be strong, like her mother.
Her mother is very strong. Wow, they're having a family now.
They were jumping forward.
I would name him Plato.
Aw, after his dad.
So he would have the wisdom of his grandfather.
That's dope. How nice.
War feeds on itself.
Oh my gosh.
This
the
music is already dope.
Incredible. Oh my
Dude.
god.
More enemies fight back.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
What? I had no idea who was in this.
What?
Protect my family.
Whoa.
Dang.
Those outfits are
Wait,
dope.
yeah, who are these guys? They're like samurai.
Your father never started a war.
Yeah. Wow, the costumes.
I'm loving this music so much.
Oh my god, I've got just goosebumps everywhere. Jesus. Oh wow.
Yo, what?
He's like Ultra Instinct.
Oh my god.
Dang. Wow.
But I must not die. Yet.
Wow. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Oh, shit.
Wait a second. There's a whole thing at the end of Dune Part 2 where she takes off. This whole baby thing is interesting because he's with someone else.
Well, technically, he's supposed to marry the princess.
Right.
Right? Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Well, we'll find out. I am not caught up with Dune Messiah. Like, I haven't read it. So this is all just like new, exciting, fun information. But I mean,
Hans Zimmer's music is so... That's Hans Zimmer, right? Is he back?
is he?
Back again? Tell a friend? Hans Zimmer.
Yeah.
You know what's cool about that is it feels like a neat evolution of the music because Dune Part 2 soundtrack sounded very similar to Part 1. I
Right.
still loved it. It was still awesome. But I preferred the first film's soundtrack just because it did more of the sounds that I liked, right? And then what made me like Dune Part 2's soundtrack is what it borrowed from Part 1. So it had that sort of sequel syndrome when it came to the music of like, remember this from the first movie?
Yeah.
Isn't it awesome? And so here he found a brand new sound and it's got this like very warrior, almost like a Maori warrior sort of vibe to the whole thing. And then seeing Jason Momoa's face in there just made it even more fun.
Well,
So-
I think it's perfect because it's an evolution, right? In the beginning, in the first one, it's like Paul is just starting to understand who he might be. The second one is he's still kind of that, but he's coming into it more.
Okay.
And this third one is he's accepted who he is and who he has to be, and he is becoming this other thing, and he's going to war. So like it all makes sense. Like the progression of the music, especially now, like they're talking about, you know, he is going to war. They are fighting. This is like a whole different Paul. Like
Right.
he is basically, he's the Messiah, right? And so he's got it's such like a masterclass in music for film, I feel, because it's so intrinsically tied to the story and the character, at least from what I'm seeing here in the teaser.
Yeah.
Like it looks so exciting. And like it's such a perfect tease as well, because it is literally just giving us the vibe, the texture, the world, the music, like all of that. Story wise, I'm like I don't really know, but I am fully prepared to go on an interesting, amazing, fun, different journey.
The return of Denis Villeneuve was one thing that was important to me, because I remember he only wanted to do the first two.
Oh,
Initially. That's my understanding.
Really?
And I was like actually a little bit nervous about the idea of him departing and letting someone else take over, because he is such a visionary filmmaker.
Yeah.
That I'm like, how do you replace him? His style is largely unmatched. Right.
And like he's helmed 2 movies.
Right.
And so to then dip out for the third one doesn't really make sense to me.
I mean, you know, George Lucas only did the first Star Wars movie initially, and then he gave Empire Strikes Back over to someone else who made one of the best Star Wars films of all time. And so, you know, it's entirely possible for another director to come in and make a better movie. It's not impossible, but there's like that sense of trust that I imagine Warner Brothers had in him, and was like, how much money do we have to give you to stay?
Right.
Like, please stay.
I wouldn't want it with anyone else, you know? Like
You'd still watch it, but I understand.
I probably would,
Yeah.
but it's like the comparisons would be there always. Like I feel like this is kind of like Denis Villeneuve's Lord of the Rings.
Sure.
You know?
So you had mentioned right before we started shooting Brian K. Vaughan.
Yes. So I was just about to mention that, actually. I was very intrigued and excited when I saw his name here on the teaser trailer blurb, because I've been reading his graphic novels for a minute now, like Paper Girls and Saga. I really, really enjoyed. And so, and they're extremely well written. So seeing that he was part of the screenplay writing team, I guess.
Well, it's just him and Denis.
Well, him and Denis, and then of course the source material, right?
Sure.
Yes. So I'm very excited to see how they handle it.
I mean, I have trust in I trust in Denis. Like I really, really trust him with like whatever he does, even though I don't love every single film he's done to the same level. Like I still find so much beauty and so much film education to extract out of watching his movies, even if, you know, and so just that alone has me like, I don't need to see anything beyond this. I don't need to see a trailer. I'm happy with what I got here. I will watch the movie.
Yeah.
Even if I didn't see this, I would have watched the movie, right?
100%. Yeah.
And so what we've gotten is just a spectacular collage of visuals. And, you know, every time he comes back, it's like, you thought you saw epic. This is more epic. But it doesn't feel bloated. It doesn't feel like this is just like a hot mess waiting to happen. Because sometimes you see a film, a trailer, and it's just got so much going on. And you're like, well, how can they make sense of this in the film, right? At least that's my feeling sometimes. But you know that Dune is going to be 3 hours long, like easily. And so I'm just, like you said, it's his Lord of the Rings epic, as it were. And so with that in mind, he has so much room to tell the story he wants to tell. And I think we're all collectively just on board for this.
Yeah, I'm really curious because like there's stuff going on here that I don't understand because
That's perfect.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But so I've got questions, right? Because we see Anya Taylor-Joy and she's all grown up. The last time we saw her, she was literally just a baby in her mom's womb, and she's having a conversation with Paul on the beach as like a vision of the sister
Well,
that
we don't
he's
know.
about to have.
We don't know what her participation is.
Right, but
Yeah.
like I thought it was so cool. Wasn't she the one on there with like the white flowing cloth? I thought that was her. But then we also see her fighting.
Can you do that again? I don't know if I got it.
But yeah, we also see her fighting in there. And then like
I don't trust any visuals I'm seeing until I have the context, because that could be a vision.
right, exactly.
Because some of the coolest sequences you saw in the trailer for the first movie were just visions. And that's one of the tricks that can get away with in Dune.
Sure. Sure.
So I'm not going to take any of it like at face value as this is a sequence in the chronological. This is part of the chronological sequence. I'm not going to take it like that. Also, even though it didn't feel as Dune-ish, I did enjoy the Dune show. For what it was.
Yeah. I
And
like that as well.
I do hope they continue with that, just more in line with what we just saw here, because like I have been missing this.
Yeah, well, this is just way, way more epic, right? And you feel the stakes getting higher. You see the characters evolving, like
Right.
seeing Jason Momoa as Duncan Idaho, right? Like he looks different. He seems different. The fact that he's wearing all white.
It says features newcomers Nakoa
Yes.
Wolf Momoa.
I'm assuming that's one of his kids.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know who that is. That's new. I just saw Momoa. I'm like, oh, so that's related to she or he is. I don't know who Nakoa Wolf Momoa is.
That's okay. We'll find out when we go watch the movie.
But it just made me curious because I saw that. I'm like, oh, that's neat. Okay, gotcha. So I wonder if he's gonna play young Jason Momoa in the movie.
I wonder if he's going to play Leto.
Okay, I don't know. Yeah, sure.
That's
makes more sense.
the son, potential name for the son of Chani and Paul.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fun. Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know how much time elapsed in the movie, like how much time we're going to cover, because I mean, especially with Timothée Chalamet and Zendaya, they both look really young. Like if we're going to cover a long span of time, I guess they could have an older son, a teenage son at some point in the story. I don't know how much time we're covering overall, but
As always, the cast is solid. So,
yes,
yeah,
yes,
I mean,
absolutely.
Having Momoa back for whatever he's able to contribute, and Javier Bardem and Robert Pattinson. Robert Pattinson has grown to be one of my favorite actors, as like much to my surprise. And one of the things that helped solidify it was going through Twilight. So, like, it started with the Batman, and like, I can't remember what came first, the chicken or the egg there. Like, it was Twilight and the Batman. Like, both of those together made me realize just how strong of an actor he is. And then he also shined amazingly in Tenet, which is a film that I didn't love, but he was like awesome.
Yeah.
He's always, every time I watch him, I'm like, this dude like can't do wrong. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I have yet to watch The Lighthouse, but I am excited to see what he brings to the table here.
Sure.
And so, Anya Taylor-Joy, I've enjoyed. Like we got just a snippet of her, obviously, in the last film, and so I hope she gets something more meaty to do here. That would be my working assumption. And seeing the progress, kind of what you mentioned of Timothée Chalamet's character. I mean, he shaves his head. That's insane.
Right.
He's got a beautiful head of hair. Why would he do that?
Yeah.
And so obviously he's this is going to be a weird thing to bring up, but I think of my brother when he was going through a tough little moment in his life. He decided to shave his head clean as sort of a shedding of the skin. And I've done the same thing a couple of times.
Right.
And,
Yeah.
And so it strikes me as like that's sort of what's being communicated to a certain degree of like, this is just like, now I'm like ultra instinct me,
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, you're seeing the characters evolve visually throughout the trailer. So
we need Zendaya to do the same thing and shave her head.
no, she doesn't need to do that. She's looking pretty badass in it already. Yeah. When I see the two of them together, like when I saw them in their little close up where they're like hugging, I was like, oh, they're such a cute couple. And for a second there, my brain went, yeah, they're dating in real life. And then I went, no, they're not, dummy. She's married to Tom Holland now.
Okay, that's hilarious.
But-
because I had a similar thought in a different way. When I saw them together, I'm like, you're cheating on him!
But they look so good together. Like their chemistry is so good that like I forgot for a second. My brain went, yeah, because they're such a cute couple in real life. And then I was like,
It will always
no,
feel... it will-
intrusive thoughts.
It will always feel wrong if you do not pair her with a skinny white guy now. So, you guys, thanks so much for hanging with us. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I am Jabby Kawai. This is
Achara Kirk.
Peace out. Both part 1 and part 2 are 2 of my favorite movies of all time.
Excellent movies.
I, in fact, have a Dune poster. And so, yeah. No, I take that back. I lied. It was an Arrival poster. I have an Arrival poster. I don't even know what I have in my apartment. I haven't been home much.
I was like, wait, do you?
No.
I'm gonna oh, sure, go ahead.
It's the same director.
No one knows. No one knows,
I could have
Jabby
lied.
Kawai. You could have
I
lied.
could have stuck to it.